Hello and welcome to Retro Gaming Swede. Today I'll show you 5 great games for the original PlayStation. I'll show you one obvious game and then some more obscure ones. And the last one is a real gem. So what do I have for you today? You'll see after this shameless plug.
Are you bored out of your mind? Do you have one or more PlayStations and no games to play? Then subscribe and like this video to see more of these highly educational videos.
Yeah, there we go. The first one is of course the most obvious one. The first one in a long and later mishandled series of games about people hurting themselves in a really flashy manner. I am, of course, talking about Tony Hawk's skateboarding.
So we of course start off with a real classic that I haven't played for ages, which you will see in the video. I suck really bad. But what am I to say about this one that everyone doesn't know already? I really love it, and it made skateboarding and extreme sport games a household item. It also made Tony Hawk a whole lot richer. There are also some minor things in the first game that the later games do better, but it's kind of nice to go back to the start. It features several real-life skaters and 9 courses in which to do your awesome tricks on. It has a fun and challenging campaign mode where you're supposed to clear 5 different challenges, like getting all skate letters or getting a high score. It also features one of Neversoft's hallmarks, a killer soundtrack. But who am I kidding? Everyone had this game back in the day. You can even play it on your fancy new PlayStation 4 console.
So let's say you're having some friends over to play some games. What's the most important thing to have then? A good fighting game, of course. But you're starting to get tired of Tekken and Soul Calibur. Then you bring out this. Bloody Roar 2.
Roar 2. No, I wouldn't say I'm good at this either, but this is a really nice little fighter that got a few sequels on the PS2 later on. Unfortunately, I don't have the first game, but you can do with that one too. It plays like any fighting game of the day, heavily inspired by Tekken and Soul Calibur. The game plays really nice, with fluid controls and a great special system. See that bar on the bottom of the screen? When that is glowing, you can turn into a cool beast. Like a werewolf, or a fearsome rabbit, or a mole. The beast retains most of your original moveset, but hits a bit harder and has an additional standard attack. This game also has a really good soundtrack, by the way, and blood. Never forget the blood.
The next game is actually 2. Do you like shoot 'em ups? Do you like shoot 'em ups that doesn't cost as much as your car? Then this is for you. R-Types.
Yes, as I said, this is 2 games for the price of 1. Quite the deal, right? These are arcade conversions of R-Type 1 and 2. Both are spectacular games with really nice paced shooting and a really high difficulty. They both work as real arcade games in the way that you insert credits at the title screen and then you go. It of course has all the hallmarks of the series with fun and powerful power-ups and super art design. I mean, the enemies look awesome. The music is nice too, so if you like shoot 'em ups, this is a must-buy for the history at least. Both games play really nice, and it's a real joy to go back to the basics.
I was so happy a little while ago when I bought Strider 2 for Mega Drive, only to find out it doesn't exist. Because it's supposed to be Strider 2 for the PlayStation.
This is another 2-for-1 deal. In this pack is both the titular Strider 2 and the original arcade version of Strider. 2 great games for the price of 3 if you check eBay. But anyway, if you can find this for a reasonable price, you should go for it. Strider works flawlessly on the PlayStation, and the second game is a really nice game. It looks great in the 2.5D setting, and the controls are very nice. It just feels so good to cut enemies to pieces and climb buildings. It really captures the feel of the original game. The only thing I don't really like is that the levels are cut into small chunks with a loading screen between them. But it's fun enough to look past that minor problem. Every level you clear also gives you a rank, so you can go back and try to beat it faster and better later, adding some replayability.
Have you ever wondered how it's like to be a beach ball high on pills? Then this is for you! Kula World!
This game is an absolute marvel to play. You play as a beach ball trying to find keys for the exit so you can go on to the next stage, grabbing bonus items on the way. If you get all kinds of fruit, you will get a bonus stage. The thorns instantly deflates you, and the pills make you see things in a slightly different way. Even if this game looks really simplistic, it can be quite hard. It is played on a small level where you will have to jump over to other areas of the stage to collect the keys and bonus items so you can get through the exit. I can sit for hours trying to figure out how to get to a hard to get area. Then it takes seconds to clear the stage once I figured it out. It is also the only game made by a company called Game Design Sweden, so it's only natural it's featured on this channel. Anyway, if you have a chance to grab this, do it. It's freaking amazing.
So, that was it for this time. What do you think? Do you remember any of these from back in the day? Do you hate any of them? Is Kula World your favorite game ever? Then tell me in the comments. And please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more.